Hey, how's it going, everyone? Saintsfan here. Welcome to another GTA 5 video, and I saw this really interesting post the other day on Twitter, and it was somebody talking about features that were in the game, at least on like last gen, that you don't see anymore. And because of that, I started to think about it. I started to reminisce on like old times, and that's where this video idea came from. It's the top, at least for me, top 7 features that were in the game that I wish would return. For most of these, I don't know why Rockstar took them out. Maybe they have their own reasons, but it just sucks because I remember some of these things so fondly. And by the way, these are in no particular order. Also, if you guys like played this game way back in the day and want to contribute to my list, let me know in the comment section like what sort of things you miss from the game. But the first one we're going to get into is the replay button for missions / mission playlists. Way back in the day, you could have an entire mission playlist of Coveted, I know, was one. I don't know if you could do it for Rooftop Rumble. Also, I'm not sure if this was something that was meant to happen or if it was a glitch, but it was so incredible to have 16 missions in a row of Coveted or of one of the higher paying missions, and that you could just do back to back to back to back really quickly with your friends. Also, the replay button, I mean, that was something that was in the game at the start. And I really have no idea why they took that out. I don't think there's a logical explanation for it. If you don't remember, once you got to like the scoreboard part after you're done the mission, you could hit the RT button and it would replay the mission instead of kicking you back out into online and then going back through the start menu or through your phone. It was really convenient, and it actually made playing missions a little bit more fun. Number 6, and this is somewhat of a small thing. You don't run into it too often, but I don't know why they changed it, and that's airport fences. Why in next gen are they indestructible? Now, on last gen, I don't think all of them were indestructible, but you could get through most of the fence if you blew it up. Now, you either have to jump over or you have to hope that the gate decides to open for you. Again, I know it's not the biggest of deals, but I just remember, like, especially when you were on the beach side, like where the ocean is, if you wanted to get into the airport, at least on last gen, you just threw a sticky bomb or a grenade at the fence and it would blow up. Now, I guess the fences are made out of adamantium or something, and they're indestructible because you cannot get through them at all. Number 5, and this one's sort of controversial, and I do understand why they did make this change. However, there's certain aspects that you just don't get because of that change, and that being having the minimap display which type of vehicle you're in. For example, now, if you're in a tank, it'll show a little tank on the minimap, and people can see that and they either won't go to you or they will go to you and you'll get blown up. Where back in the day, you didn't know. So you could say kill somebody and then hop in a tank, and while they're coming back, they're like, oh, I'm going to kill this dude. And you're in your tank when they turn around the corner, and then all of a sudden you see them start to fly away and try and escape before you blow them up. You just got little moments like that. Or maybe you were that person where you're trying to go kill somebody and all of a sudden you turn the corner and there's a freaking tank there about to blow you up and you're trying not to die. Yeah, it probably got annoying, but I don't know. I just feel like you miss those aspects, those moments in the game where you're like, oh shit, this is about to get real right now. Number 4, and this one's sort of a broad topic, but all of the freaking launch glitches, man. There's been so many over like the course of GTA Online, so many gate glitches. There was one that involved like a fire truck, I remember. There was the tank glitches. That's actually how my top speed's like 13,000 miles per hour, because it was one of those glitches where you stuck the tank inside like the barracks, and they patched all of those. I don't know why. I mean, maybe there's a reason, but again, that's just something small that just contributes to like the gameplay of GTA Online. Yeah, you don't do that every time, but it is always fun to go and see who can get the furthest or the highest up with all your friends. And the fact that we don't have that anymore, it kind of sucks. Number 3, this was a super fun time in GTA Online, and that's when you could have the tow truck. I would include like all the other stuff that you could illegally obtain and put in your garage, like the jets and all that, but we all know that's never going to happen. However, the tow truck was really fun. And yeah, people could grief with it, but you could do that with the cargo bob too. I don't know why that is still in the game, but the tow truck's not. I just remember, and I'll see if I can find the video of it so I can put it on screen. We hooked up like 10 tow trucks or something, and we were flying or driving down the road, and all of a sudden like the guys in the back would start flying away. Like, it was super funny, and we had a blast that night when we could do this. And I don't think that we're in the game originally. I think it was a glitch that actually brought it in, but it's just moments like that that you don't get anymore because this stuff isn't in the game. Now, number 2, this one could be debated, I guess. However, Johnny on the Spot, man. As much as we hated him, I think we loved him even more because his character in GTA Online, if you guys don't know, way back in the day, we actually had a mechanic to deliver our cars. Nowadays, you just call it and your car pops up. But literally, this guy would drive it to you. That sounds great. However, and this is where the hilarity ensued, your guy sometimes wouldn't drive it to you. He would drive it around the entire map and then bring it to you. He would take the wrong turns or the wrong streets, and it would take an extra like 2 minutes to get your car, or he would drive it off of a bridge, or he would park it like on a 45-degree angle. He would get out, the car would fall down, and it was just a mess, but it was a fun mess. And again, I understand why they took this one out because it makes life easier in GTA Online, but it was just really funny when he did stupid stuff, and I think that's what makes GTA Online, like the randomness that happens. And when they killed off poor Johnny, you know, you didn't get that randomness anymore, and I miss that a lot. Also, side note to that, there was a time when there was no weight limit on your cars. I still don't know why they have the weight limit now, but man, it was glorious back in the day when you call the car, and then if it got blown up, you can call another car instantly. And then finally, number 1, this one is the one that makes the least amount of sense as to why they took them out, and those are the other, or like the pre-free mode events, the armored trucks that spawned, the smuggler planes, the cop distraction. You don't see that anymore on next gen. I mean, I think they're still on last gen, but I don't know why they took them out. They were really fun, you know, it's just something extra to do. You would see an armored truck and race to see who could get there first and get the money, or you'd get a smuggler plane to see who could blow it up, and I think the smuggler planes gave you like $30,000. Like, it was quite a bit. Also, the cop distraction, I don't think I've ever done that. Like, it was something that I heard or that they mentioned on the newswire, and I've never seen it in GTA Online, and it sounded like a pretty interesting concept. But ever since the free mode events came out, those have been gone, and I would really like to see them come back, and I think you guys would too, because I've gotten a ton of tweets and a ton of comments, you know, saying, what the hell happened to those things? Anyway, that was my list, my top 7 list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you agree with what I think, and if you don't, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are some things that were removed that you would like to see return as well? Thank you guys for watching though. See you guys in the next video. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.